Blink, and you'll miss the one gadget that could genuinely change your daily routine. We hunted down the 30 smartest 3D printed designs, the kind that quietly fix the little problems you deal with every day and make your home, desk, and kitchen run smoother. Some are clever, some are oddly useful, and the one at number 1? You'll want it immediately. Loose coasters have a way of scattering to every corner of the room. A good set fixes that in style, nesting into a neat little holder so they always stay put and never wander off. Make them in matching tones or bright clashing colors, and you've got a tiny upgrade that protects your desk while looking sharp. Best of all, a set costs almost nothing, so there's one for every room. Who knew a bookmark could make you laugh every single time you open your book? This one looks like a cheeky little mouse got happily flattened right into the pages, with its head, feet, and tail poking out the top. It's flat enough to never harm the spine, cute enough to make anyone smile, and a brilliant little gift for the reader in your life. Proof that even a bookmark can start a conversation. Prop your phone at the perfect angle with something that looks less like a stand and more like art. This looping heart cradles your device for videos and calls while adding a soft, sculptural touch to your setup. It comes as one clean piece, with nothing to screw together or assemble. The loop holds a phone upright or on its side, so it works for a call and a recipe alike. Cute enough to gift, sturdy enough for daily use, and far too pretty for a drawer. There's something quietly joyful about a bird stopping by your window. This teardrop-shaped feeder hangs from a branch or hook and holds a scoop of seed in its rounded body, with an opening sized for birds to perch and feed. The smooth, sculptural shape looks far more elegant than the plastic feeders at the garden store. Hang one outside a window, and breakfast arrives with a little wildlife. Designer vases usually cost a fortune, yet this one appears to have come straight out of a gallery. Its wavy, ribbon-like form twists light and shadow into something truly striking on a shelf or table, with fine ribbed layers that catch the light as you walk past. Slim enough for a few dried stems or a single bold bloom, it turns an empty corner into a focal point. A quiet detail that makes a whole shelf look intentional. One tiny clip on the side of your desk, and your cables never disappear on you again. A small printed clip clamps onto the edge of your desk and holds 2 or 3 cords right where you can grab them. No more fishing around on the floor for the end of a cable that vanished overnight. Clip a second one on the far side, and your charger, your earbuds, and your headphones all stay exactly where you left them. It's a tiny fix for an everyday annoyance. Take a ring off at the sink, and it's gone by morning. This flower-shaped tray gives everything a proper home. The petals cradle rings while the shallow dish catches earrings, studs, and small chains at the end of the day. Keep one by the bathroom sink, one at the bedside, and one in your travel bag. Slim and delicate on any surface, it turns a scattered pile of jewelry into a tidy display you'll actually want on show. A desk drowns in sticky notes and stray pens faster than any other surface. This organizer pulls both into one tidy spot. A slot cradles your notepad at a slight angle, so it's always ready to grab, while a row of holes keeps pens, highlighters, and scissors standing upright instead of rolling away. It takes up barely more room than the pad itself, and everything you reach for a dozen times a day finally has a home. Clear the clutter, and your desk suddenly feels twice the size. That chunky power brick is the ugliest thing you plug in all day, so this stand swallows it whole inside a retro block. The plug tucks away completely, turning a messy adapter into a clean dock that holds your phone upright while it charges, angled perfectly for glancing at notifications. The cable routes neatly out of sight, so there's no dangling tangle left on show. A smart disguise that makes you wonder why chargers don't ship like this. A succulent looks even happier in a planter shaped like a tiny character perched on a shelf edge, its rope-like legs dangling over the side. The cheerful face makes it impossible not to smile back, and it's sized just right for small plants or fresh cuttings. Many designs wick water up through the legs to keep the roots healthy. Part planter, part desk buddy, and a fantastic gift for any plant lover. Halfway through, and whatever's caught your eye so far, your favorite is still coming. Elegance meets storage in this graceful ballerina. her arms lifted gently to hold rings, bracelets, and delicate chains. The outstretched pose turns everyday jewelry into a display piece on a dresser, and the flowing skirt spreads into a wide, stable base. The arms sit far enough apart that necklaces hang free instead of tangling together. Finished in a single soft color, she looks handcrafted rather than mass-produced. Guests notice her immediately, and she makes a memorable gift. Anyone who's fought with a stubborn pistachio knows the pain of a shell that simply won't open. This tiny tool uses a split half shell as a lever. Slot it into the gap, twist, and the pistachio pops open in a second. It's small enough to sit right there in the bowl, so it's always within reach, and it works just as well on the stubborn shells that won't budge with a fingernail. Snacking just got faster, and your fingernails will thank you. Bookshelves are usually boring, but a pair of these turns yours into a design feature. Each bookend flows in a smooth, frozen ripple that holds your books upright while looking like something from a gallery gift shop. Fill the hollow base with sand or coins, and it will hold a heavy row without budging. Your books stay upright, and your shelf finally has a piece worth staring at. Tired of holding your phone up through every recipe call and episode? This stand starts flat as a coaster, then folds open in one smooth motion to prop your device at a comfortable, adjustable angle. Once it's up, it stays rock solid and holds phones and tablets alike. When you're done, it collapses thin enough to tuck into a bag for travel. Keep every ring, chain, and pair of earrings organized in one neat spot with this clean, minimalist stand. Tiered arms sort necklaces so they never tangle, hold earrings clearly in view, and stack rings within easy reach, all in a compact footprint that fits any dresser. It assembles in seconds and sits securely on any surface. Untangling knots each morning becomes a thing of the past. Every piece you own is finally on display and easy to find. Where do your glasses actually go at night? This minimalist face-shaped stand takes them in for the night. The sculpted nose holds your frames perfectly, while the abstract profile doubles as modern art on your nightstand. It keeps the lenses lifted off the surface so they don't get scratched, and it looks far more expensive than it has any right to be. Stylish, practical, and an oddly satisfying answer to a small daily problem. Charging cables have a habit of sliding off the desk and vanishing behind it. This clamp puts a stop to that. It grips the edge of your desk and holds a run of cords in a neat row, each one waiting exactly where you dropped it. Your charger, your earbuds, your spare cable, all within reach and none on the floor. A tiny fix for a daily fish around behind the desk. Half the toothpaste you buy quietly ends up in the trash, and this tool gets that money back. Clip it onto the end of the tube, give the ratchet a few satisfying clicks, and watch a dead tube suddenly cough up days of paste you'd already written off. It works on face creams, ointments, even stubborn paint tubes, wringing each one bone dry. Small, oddly addictive, and you'll catch yourself using it just because it feels good. Snacking mid-game usually means greasy fingerprints smeared all over your controller and keyboard. These finger chopsticks clip straight onto your hand like tiny extensions, letting you grab chips, nuggets, or candy without ever touching them directly. The playful hands on top make them a joke and a real solution at the same time. Your snacks stay in the bowl and your gear stays completely spotless. Snack all game long and never pause to wash your hands again. Nightstands are chaos. A phone here, a watch there, a pair of earbuds lost somewhere in the sheets. This magnetic charging stand brings instant order by docking your phone, smartwatch, and earbuds together in one tidy, upright station. Slot your existing magnetic charger into the pad, and your phone snaps on at a glanceable angle. Paired with the chargers you already own, it turns a tangle of cables into one clean, orderly spot. Everything led to this, the final 10, where every single one feels like a little discovery. Picture a glowing crescent moon on your desk, cradling your headset as if it were made for it. A built-in tray at the base catches keys and pocket clutter, while the curve keeps your headband in perfect shape. Add a small LED and it throws a soft, dreamy light across the whole setup. One piece that clears your desk and gives it a personality at the same time. Loose batteries rolling around a junk drawer are a special kind of annoying, and this dispenser ends that chaos for good. Drop your AAAs and AAAs in the top, and it sorts them into neat, gravity-fed columns, feeding one out at a time whenever you need it. Some versions even include a slot for a tester, so you always know which cells still have life. It mounts on a wall or sits in a drawer, and it never lets a dead cell hide again. Forget a plant for a week and it'll still be thriving because this planter waters itself. A hidden reservoir in the base stores water, and the soil wicks up exactly what the roots need, so a single fill keeps a plant happy for a week or more. It's perfect for herbs on a kitchen sill or a leafy desk companion that survives your travel schedule. It looks clean and modern on any surface. A greener thumb with next to zero effort. A box of tea bags spilling across the counter is a small daily annoyance nobody needs. This modular dispenser mounts on the wall and drops your favorite blends into tidy, labeled columns so you can grab a bag one-handed while the kettle's on. Stack extra modules to fit your whole collection, from green to chamomile. It keeps the counter clear, the tea organized, and every cup just a reach away. Fluted, ribbed, and effortlessly modern, this soap dish turns a bathroom basic into a design detail. Deep channels let water drain away so your bar stays dry and lasts far longer, while the clean sculptural shape looks right at home on any sink or shower ledge. It wipes clean in seconds and pairs beautifully with a matching dispenser. A small upgrade that makes an everyday corner feel considered. Store-bought diffusers arrive in throwaway bottles that never match your space. This refillable vase fixes both problems at once. Shaped like a sleek modern vase in deep black, it holds your reeds and oil while looking like a deliberate piece of decor instead of a supermarket freebie. When the scent fades, you top it up rather than toss it, so a single print lasts for years. It sits beautifully on a shelf, desk, or nightstand, quietly scenting the room. Fragrance you refill in a bottle you'll actually want on show. Someone decided your spare roll needed company. This articulated character sits on your tank, casually reading a book while holding your backup roll. His jointed legs dangle over any edge, so he perches on a shelf, a cabinet, or the toilet itself. It's the sort of quirky piece that makes every guest grin, and it actually keeps one within arm's reach. Funny, functional, and good for a double take from anyone who visits. Pouring a jar of loose change into this and watching it sort itself is pure, hypnotic satisfaction. Drop coins into the top, and they cascade straight through. The mechanism filters each one by size and drops it into its own labeled column. Pennies here, quarters there, all stacked in tidy towers. Styled like a little bank vault, it turns the chore of sorting change into something you actually look forward to. Kids love it, adults get weirdly obsessed, and it makes bagging up change effortless. Equal parts useful tool and desk toy you'll keep playing with. Some lamps light a room. This one sets the whole mood. The Wave is a table lamp built from smooth, undulating ridges that ripple top to bottom, and once it's lit, the surface seems to move. The glow comes out warm and soft, the kind of light that makes a bedside or a shelf feel cozy rather than clinical. It prints as one flowing piece with nothing fiddly to assemble, and it pairs with a simple bulb kit. Switch it on at night, and the room settles in seconds. A centerpiece that moonlights as a nightlight. Popping a bottle cap is satisfying, launching it across the room is even better. This fully printed opener pops the cap and turns it into a projectile, firing it wherever you aim in one smooth motion. There's no metal at all. A hidden lip catches the cap and holds it until you let go. It's a party trick and a surprisingly useful tool rolled into one, tough enough to survive countless rounds. Bring it out for game night, aim it somewhere safe, and enjoy the reactions every single time. That's a wrap on 30 gadgets you'll actually want in your life. Which one would you actually want in your house? Drop the number in the comments. If this gave you a few ideas, a like really does help, and subscribing means you'll catch the next batch.